Hello guys and welcome to What is the Output series in Python programming by Amulya's Academy. Here I will give you the program. You need to guess the output of that program. So here is your today's program. Pause this video and try to guess the output of this program without executing this program. Alright, I hope now you have your answer. So let's execute this program and compare whether you got the correct answer or not. So I will get the error from this program because tuple object has no attribute append. Right, here we have list1, which is a list contains tuple and list as the elements. So here we can see the first element of the list, it is a tuple. And next we have second element, it is also a tuple. Third element, it is a list, and fourth element is 10. And here we are performing some operation like insert, append, and lastly we are printing the list. And here we are getting error in the line 3, that is here list2 append hello. In this line we are getting the error. So to understand this, why we are getting the error, first we need to write down this list and its index. So let's do that. This is the index 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. So when I take, this is the list 1, right? When I take list 1 of 0, we'll get this tuple. List 1 of 1, we'll get this tuple. List 1 of 2, we'll get 7 and 8. List 7 and 8. List 1 of 3, I'll get 10. So this is the index of the list. Here the elements of the list is tuple or list, right? So here for tuples which are present as the element of the list, we need to take the index for that also. So here 1 is at present 0, 1, 2 and 3. This is for 0, 1, it is 0 and 1. So now when I write list 1 of 0, I'll get whole this tuple, and inside that if I get 2, I'll get this element which is present in that index. And also if I take list 1 of 1 and 1, I'll get 6. Okay, this is how the nested list or the tuples inside the list works. If you want to access that, you need to write the index like that. And here you can't write like this, list 1 of 3 of 0 like that. Because here list 1 of 3 is a number, you can't write like this. So the first operation is here we can see list 1 insert 1. Here I am mentioning the position as 1. At 1 index, insert 12 and 13. So now at index 1, tuple of 5 and 6 is present. Now I need to insert here, that is before 1, this 12 and 13. Now 12 and 13 will be present here at the index 1. So index of all other elements will change now. It will become 1, this will become 2, this will become 3 and this will become 4. When we insert a new element to the list 1 with mentioned position, that will be inserted to list like this. Now 12 and 13 will be inserted to list 1 at the index 1. Now it is present at index 1. Now here we can see in the next line we are using list 1 of 2 dot append hello. That is nothing but I am calling list 1 of 2. List 1 of 2, that is nothing but the value present in the second index of list 1, that is this. List 1 of 2 is a tuple 5 and 6, and I am performing append operation on that. As we know, tuple is immutable, right? After creating the tuple, we can't modify that. List is mutable. After creating that, we can insert the new values or we can modify the list. But tuple is immutable. So after creating that, we can't insert or append any value to the tuple. That's why when I perform list 1 of 2 dot append here, this operation, we are performing this operation on a tuple because tuple is present at the index 2. That's why we are getting the error. That means if I comment this now, whether we'll get the output, let's check that. No, we'll get another error, that is list 1 of 0 dot append a. Now we are getting the error in this line, list 1 of 0 dot append a. So list 1 of 0 is also a tuple and you are appending value to a tuple, that's why we are getting error here. So now if I comment this also, because tuple is immutable, we can't modify or insert any value to that. Now again let's execute this. Again we'll get error in this line because we are using insert operation. We want to insert at list 1 of 1. We are accessing list 1 of 1, that is nothing but 12 and 13. And we want to insert a new value to the index 1. But as I said, it is a tuple and we can't do any modification with the tuple. That's why we are getting the error. And if I comment this also, now it will work. Here we can see. Here what we are doing, first we are inserting a new tuple to the list at index 1. So 12 and 13 will be inserted to the list 1. And next we are appending Amaya, a string to the list 1. That's why it will append that. That's why in the output we got here Amaya, we appended that, and 12 and 13 will be inserted at the index 1. So while performing the insertion operation or appending operation, you need to be careful about whether we are performing that operation on the tuple or list or mutable object or immutable objects. If you are performing those operations on the tuples, you will get error. So this is about this program. So that's it for now, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will meet you in next class. Till then, take care.